I love something fun to do. Open up a map of Paw Paw, Michigan. 47 Frenchwood Avenue. There'll be music, there'll be dancing, there'll be laughs and more. He's the finest in Paw Paw, Michigan. Tell you everything we know. Every Sunday afternoon. Live from the garage. At the Edwina show.
Hello, everybody. Places for showtime. Am I talking to a wall here? I said places.
I'm ready, Edwina.
Well, that makes one of us. Kelly, please be back in line with everyone else.
Is it my fault I have such high extension?
Lars, back in line. Kelly, watch Becky's head. And what are you staring at?
You're beautiful when you're angry.
I can't talk to you right now. I'm late for a very important meeting with my set designer, light designer, and producer, Daddy.
What's with her? Don't you remember? Today's the day she is coming. Who's she? Who's she? Palooza Festival. Like a Palooza?
Only the best advice giving convention ever.
I thought only famous people were allowed into Kalamazoo by Palooza Festival.
Didn't you read the paper? Due to Dr. Joyce's brother's last minute cancellation, there's one spot left. And they may fill it with local talent.
That's us!
Oh, that's some of us.
Okay, everybody. Looks like we're ready. Oh, please, please, please don't let anything go wrong today. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but say break a leg, everybody. So break a leg, everybody.
Oh, get off me!
You okay?
What happened?
My ankle.
Oh, good. I got my Girl Scout first aid patch last week.
Away from me.
I know CPR. Oh, great. Just perfect. This just had to happen the day the Talent Scout's coming. Where are we ever going to find a last-minute replacement?
Hi, I'm Bob, your new next-door neighbor. We just moved in from St. Louis.
Great. Can you sing? Can you dance?
Well,
You'll learn.
we just came to drop off these brownies from my mom.
Make me proud, kiddo. You're going to, get on the block.
It's coming. Stop.
Be brave, Lars.
Edwina, I stubbed my toe.
I heard there's a kid my age who lives here.
You must be thinking of my sister, Katie. She's at the Michigan Summer Math Olympics in Ypsilanti.
I heard we're moving next to the best piano player in town. Do you give lessons?
You must be thinking of my sister, Myra. I'm sure we can talk to her after the show.
You must be the drummer I heard playing this morning. You sound great.
You must be thinking of my brother, Joe.
Who are you?
I'm Edwina, Spoonapple, and Fox Giver Extraordinaire. Perhaps you've heard of me. Would you like to be in our show?
No thanks.
No thanks necessary, Bobby. We'll get you started on the opera and the big top number. You can't swallow fire by any chance, can you?
Fire?
Gee, Edwina, did you see he doesn't want to do it?
A little stage fright never hurt anybody. Oh, forget it. Hold the curtain. Take 5, everyone, while I figure out what to do next.
Gee, Edwina, this must be very important to you, isn't it?
You couldn't possibly understand it. When Katie's good at math, she gets a big fat A. That's taped up on my family's Frigidaire. And at every music contest, Joe and Myra take the prize. On the freezer there are ribbons everywhere. And I'm proud to be their sister, though it really makes me blue. There's Vice-a-Palooza Festival. Do you know what an invitation would mean? To finally be I belong. Up on the fridge is where I wanna be, just like Katie and Myra and Joe. There's a white plastic magnet that's just the right size, where my new invitation can go. And then every morning I'll open the fridge, get some OJ or milk, and I'll see what I dreamed of and wished for and hoped for and prayed for, a prize that belongs to me. My parents are proud, but they don't understand. You can't hold a pat on the back in your hand. Then up on the fridge, how I long for the day I can point to the door and say, gee, there's Katie and Myra, and Myra, and Myra, and Joe and Katie and Joe and me.
Well, what's everyone standing around for? It's showtime! Direct from our beautiful downtown Paw Paw, Michigan, the Spoon Apple Repertory Theater is proud to present their latest performance in their first season!
As the current season performers, we ask that no flash photography be used.
But keep the camera rolling, Grandma.
And now, here's that advice giver extraordinaire, able to solve problems of all shapes, sizes, and subjects, and undisputed queen of my heart. Sorry. And now here she is, our own beautiful, wonderful, dear Edwina.
Roll out the barrel, look at his steer, who's been advice a stellar career. Even if it goes out of one ear, Edwina. If you believe that manners are scary, never you fear, here comes your good fairy. Brighter than the moon's glow, she knows where the spoons go. Write her a letter, she will reply. Then you can kiss your troubles goodbye. Wiser than owls and sweeter than pie is she. She'll fill your life with roses and clover. How can you help but go gaga over? Oh, dear Edwina. Oh, what a girl. Cultured as pearl. Feathers unfurl. We love you, Edwina.
If you've a pressing etiquette question,
She's right prepared to make a suggestion.
Expert on all issues.
Achoo!
carries extra tissues.
Beautiful queen of thank you and please. Take all our hearts, we'll give you the keys. You make the world a breezier place to be. The world a breezier place. Your good advice is such a sensation. Notice the nicest sweeping the nation. All thanks to you. Gray skies are blue. Our love is true. Dear Edwina. Dear Edwina.
Welcome to the Dear Edwina Advice Giving Show, written by me, Edwina Spoon Apple, and music direction is, of course, provided by my sister, Myra Spoon Apple, and some of you may recognize my brother, Joe Spoon Apple, who's sitting in with us today on percussion. And don't forget to visit Kelly's Lemonade Stand during intermission. I have just been informed that anyone from Kalamazoo, our great sister city of the West, will receive a free refill on his or her Kool-Aid of choice.
Here comes a letter for
audition process for today's show was very difficult. We have found many amazingly, wild, earth-shatteringly important to discuss in today's show. Things like
Brothers and sisters, saving money.
setting the table.
True love, or foods you don't like.
Ah, yes! Foods you don't like. Just listen to this. Dear Edwina,
Please help my brother Aristotle. He's really very picky. Most foods we put upon his plate he thinks are very icky. He screams, he cries, he moans, he sighs, he hides under the table. Oh, Edwina, sweet Edwina, won't you help him if you're able? Your new friend, Aphrodite Colossus Athena Swordsman.
Aristotle Swenson, I know lots of people like you, but you have to remember, it's not what you eat, it's what you say. If you don't believe me, ask the fabulous rock group, direct from the Paw Paw Community Center, Battle of the Bands, Susie, and the napkins.
Looked like an angel in his suit and tie as he visited the Queen of Love. And he hoped that he'd remember all the do's and don'ts of the manners that he learned in school. He greeted the Queen with a smiling bow, and he said, "Very nice to meet you." And the Queen responded, "Johnny, the pleasure's all mine, and now a host of strange foods I will feed you." Johnny took a little taste of some steamy, spicy soup, and his face turned very red. As he struggled with the smile, he heard a little voice singing softly in his head.
And it said,
Say no thank you,
say no thank you,
say no thank you,
say no thank you.
If the soup is too cold, be sure the spotter is cold. Just say no thank you,
Say no thank you,
say no thank you,
say no thank you.
Happy to your chin, breathe out and breathe in, for in many cases you'll find it's true. What's good to someone else may not taste good to you. So when that happens, if that happens,
If that happens,
say no
say no
thank
thank
you.
you.
Don't pretend that you are choking. Don't fall down on the floor. Simply smile and say no thank you. Don't run screaming out the door. It's important that you don't insult your host, but that doesn't mean you have to eat octopus toast. Johnny, how about a little taste of octopus toast? Yeah. Say no thank you. Toast feet. Say no thank you.
Say no
Or
thank
take a teeny little bite. It may actually taste so good. Just say no thank you. Pickled nuts. Say no thank you.
Say no thank
Put a smidge upon your plate. Everybody say no thank you. In many cases you'll find it's right. Even if you don't like something, you can be polite. So when that happens, if that happens, say no thank you. When that happens, yeah. If that happens, say no thank you. Peanut butter and jelly? Yeah! Sha-la-la!
Wasn't that just wonderful? Now let's introduce the top of the cheerleading pyramid for the Paw Paw Wildcats, Becky Del Vecchio!
My name is Becky. Nice to meet you. I have a lot of friends from Kalamazoo.
Let's see what's next, shall we?
Hey, all you people from the Kalamazoo Bicyclepalooza Festival. When it comes to the fun, Edwina is the festival.
Moving on.
Hey, Kalamazoo. What do you think? Are you gonna pick us or do we sing? How good was that?
Let's see what's next.
I made it up myself.
Hit it, Myra.
Another letter, a letter for Edwina. Another letter. What does it
president of the Paw Paw Michigan Birdwatching Society, chairman of the Michigan All-State Chess Club,
And the future Mr. Edwina Spoonapple.
and the designer of today's programs, Scott Kunkel. Scott, may I have the next letter? What? Scott! This isn't the next letter. The next one's the blue one!
I really think you should read this.
Next week. Okay. Blue one's the one we rehearsed. Thank you. Ooh, now this is what I call a problem.
Edwina, I'm at the end of my rope. How do I stop my brother from acting like a dope? He makes disgusting noises and he snorts like a pig. I'd like to punch his legs out, but his sword was too big. My birthday party's coming, and his presents never ends. How can I have him there without losing all my friends? Sincerely, best wishes, Abigail, Matilda,
Oh boy. Now that's what I call a problem. What do you do when someone is so obnoxious and horrible that they ruin everything? Luckily, I have the answer. I know just the story about the biggest obnox ever.
What's an obnox? You should know.
Where do you think obnoxious comes from? Anyway, my scary Uncle Vladimir from the Transylvania Spoon Apples tells it every year at the Spoon Apple reunion picnic.
Scary Uncle Vladimir from Transylvania?
It's a suburb of Cincinnati. He lives in a haunted house, only goes out at night, sleeps upside down, eats bugs, has a hook for a hand, and faints at the sight of my mother's garlic bread.
Hello, Edwina! Don't you look beautiful?
Why, hello, Uncle Vladimir. Won't you tell us your scary story?
About Frank, the obnoxious boy? Ah, that's too scary for you.
Tell it!
Alright, gather round! Come and listen to the story of the strangest of nights. In a faraway kingdom called Shaker Heights, Jelly Mary had a birthday that was coming to pass, and invited all the kids in her grade school class. The kids arrived at sundown with gifts in tow, and they started off the party with a puppet show. But just before the curtain came a knock at the door, you thought all the kids were there. But there was still one more.
Frankiness! Open my present! Frankiness! When do we eat? Frankiness! I hate puppets!
He was a Frankenguess. The party was on and Frank was in top form. When the apples also served, he said,
I want mine warm!
when the hot dog arrived, he said,
A hamburger, please, and I only eat my burgers with Limburger cheese.
and he shouted round the table
I'm a waterfall!
and sprouted cherry Kool-Aid over one and all. When the ice cream was scooped and they brought out the cake, he said,
I need the biggest piece. Plus one for my pet snake. Frankiness! Frankiness! Stop it! You're scaring him!
Frankiness!
Swallow a guinea pig whole.
He was a Frankenguess.
What's the thing that makes it so offensive? Seafood plant. What gives him that? Je ne sais quoi.
That means I don't know.
Is it 'cause the moon's so big?
Was he born so big? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's ask his mom.
Frank was always a rambunctious child. A nice boy, I should mention. Oh, please don't be mad. He's really not so bad. He just likes lots of attention.
Since you've got a friend like Ricky, just take my advice. I've got a little kid who won't think twice. If you pay him no attention when he acts like a jerk, you're gonna be monstrous, doesn't work. And all over long, the detention that he brings be his to enjoy if he just behaves. Frank and guess!
Where'd everybody go?
Frank and guess!
Hide and seek?
Frank and guess!
No, loot bag.
He was a Frank and guess. Don't be a Frank and guess!
And now, to pull the next letter from the wheelbarrow, we have a very special treat. It is the resident prima ballerina of Miss Sandy's YMCA class, Kelly Poshkanazovich! Thanks, Kelly. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
You're not gonna believe this.
Hey, Edwina, my life is a mess. I've got such a problem and I'm under such stress. My grandson set the table and it's really not fair. Oh my gosh, all these utensils go who knows where. Can you help me out? I'm really in a quandary. At least I'm glad that Grandma didn't make me do the laundry. Total true love. Carrie.
Which utensils to use? That is certainly a perplexing problem. Billy, what would you do in this situation?
Well, simple. I have all the silverware I need right here.
Wrong answer. What would you do, Annie?
I don't know, but for my camping badge, I had to make a whole 5-course meal out of tinfoil, a match, and a branch.
Very impressive. Though that still doesn't answer Carrie's question. It is now with great pleasure, Carrie, that I, Edwina Spoonapple, simultaneously answer your question and end the first act of our show with the finale of my latest opera, Ode to Oneida. Chef Ludmila made a dinner that she hoped would be a winner, for she yearned to win the prize of Chef Extraordinaire. Called to her assistance Mabel. Mabel's time to set the table. Looked around and up and down, but Mabel wasn't there. Oh, she said, where is she, where is she? Oh, she said, I'm going to cry. Without a set table, I'm going to cry. And win no award for my gooseberry pie.
Let's see. The contest states there are 3 parts: taste, originality, and really nice table setting. Oh, who will help me in this time of need?
It was I, your very important all the way from Cutleria. You don't know how to set a table? Why, it's easy. William, the drummer, lend me a hand.
Fork.
Knife spoon, knife spoon,
Fork.
knife spoon,
Fork.
knife spoon,
Fork.
knife spoon,
Fork.
knife spoon.
the left, take a little fork, it's a salad fork. There's your butter, baby, fork, place it next to the right. Of that fork, then you stick a plate, it's a lovely plate. It's a plate that's correct, next to the line it up, that looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what? Well, you guess it. Nice. Taking every gold, cause it's my soul. One to the right, and you're your through. Now come along and try to move.
Starts from the left, take a little fork, salad fork, fork, a black fork, you take a plate, and just love the plate, and you set the plate, and right next to them, like that. That looks nice. Ooh, I think it's nice. Take the knife and gold, and set it like so, and we'll stick to the right, and you'll read like you. Now look at this table, how long
And if I don't win, look at how much I've learned.
In just a few moments, the judges arrive.
Oh, we won, please, awesome.
But we need 65!
Oh dear, hurry up.
That looks nice. Aren't you having the time of your life? And guess what comes next? Well, you guessed right tonight. Take the name of your and let's open the doors. To the right and you read right through.
Now the table was lovely, the guests had a ball. Mila was chosen the best chef of all. And as they crowned her chef extraordinaire, she said,
Now I know just where to put the seal.
Can you believe it? It's time for intermission. Can you believe it? Sit back, relax. You're all invited to Kelly's Lemonade Stand. Let's all have some snacks.
that's right, everybody. Make sure to visit Kelly's Lemonade Stand during our 5-minute intermission.
Will you read the letter now, Edwina?
Scott, it will have to wait.
But what if it's an emergency?
What's so important that it can't wait?
But Edwina...
Okay, everybody, kindly return to your lawn chairs. Please place the Dixie cups in the receptacles provided. Let's keep Pop Out beautiful.
So, Edwina, have you found the town scout yet?
I'm not sure. I think it's that lady over there by the wading pool. She was smiling the whole time.
No, that's my troop leader.
Wonderful one. We have enough to report.
Thanks for Vanderfall too. What about that guy over there? He's smiling and applauding. We have some box office overflow. Tell me how to rectify the situation, Vanderfall.
Looking for two. We're looking at 2 lawn chairs, a deck chair, a sit and spin, and an inflatable tire. Over.
Bring them on in. Over.
That's a coffee.
That's coffee and coffee.
What about all the way, like, no.
What a bit? I don't know. Maybe they just forgot to show up?
No, they wouldn't do that. They would come here because we are going to be in that spot.
This is gonna be awesome. But what about that person by the tree? What about that person by the tree? What about that person by the tree? No, wearing the Kalamazoo bicycle blues, a baseball cap.
In his hand.
That can't be her.
She's sleeping!
We're back!
Comes the letters, a letter for Edwina. Here comes the letters. What's he was new? Here comes the letters for Edwina. Welcome to Act 2. Welcome to Act 2. Dear Edwina,
Hello, Periwinkle Bergen Jorgensen. I've got just the song for you, all about the importance of saying hello. That's right, what's more important than saying hello? Lola Lopez lived in Lima, lovely Lima in Peru. Lola had a cousin Harry, way out west in Honolulu. One day Lola got a letter from her cousin way out west.
If you come to my birthday party, Lola, that would be the best.
So on an airplane Lola flew, all the way from Lima, Peru, far across the ocean blue, flew Lola from Lima to Honolulu. And Harry's family said, Lola, 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 hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. They're at Harry's birthday party as the children laughed and played. Cake was served by Harry's mom, but under a palm tree Lola stayed. Harry said to Lola,
Lola, why not come and say hello? Nazi
they're all talking words I don't know. And Harry said,
now don't be shy. Come to the table for wonderful night. Everyone will welcome you. Sweet Lola, just say
Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Lola sat down at the table, sat up in the island sand. Softly Lola whispered, Hola, hoping the kids would understand. Lola closed her eyes and swallowed, fearing that the worst would come. But all the kids grabbed ukuleles, and everyone began to strum. And they all sang, Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Aloha, Lola, shalom, Lola, shalom, Lola, cheerio. Shalom, Lola, ni hao, Lola, shalom, Lola, yeah, I say, so if you meet someone different and they seem a little shy, you'll make friends in any language. Think of Lola and just say hi. Lola, 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 hello. Lola, 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 hello. Woo! That's a song that'll really make you wake up and take notice!
H-E-double-L-O. Good manners are the way to go.
Thank you, Becky, for that impromptu performance.
Go, go, go. Fight, fight, fight. You'll always win if you're polite.
Thank you, Becky.
Hey, you! Sleeping in the chair. We're singing our good song. Don't you care?
Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
You really need to read this one.
But Scott.
Edwina, dear Edwina, dear Edwina. I am Siggy Montego, 727 Belafonte. I go to my yum yum.
Won't you help us, dear Edwina?
We got watching them to go if we can get money.
Won't you help us here and we need that?
We had a little big sale, we wanted lots of cars. We had the little jealous on the frozen candy bars. Before you could say they are, we have endless ever since. But the diesel gave us not all the money spent. Edwina, dear Edwina,
Won't you help us? We don't want to stay home.
Now that is a problem I can certainly relate to. It's important to save for a rainy day, and whenever I forget how important it is, I sing myself a little tune taught to me by my 15 cousin twice removed, Mary Sue Betty Bob. Why, Mary Sue Betty Bob? Is that you?
Shut up.
Why don't you come on up and introduce yourself to the folks? You must be on your way from the Michigan State Fair.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Pop. Howdy, Papa.
I just love that little tune you used to play for us. How'd it go?
If you look inside your wallet or your bank book or your purse, and you find how shall we say the cupboard's bare, there's a lesson you should follow that at first is hard to swallow, but in time learn to use style and flair. Style and flair. It's a lesson that I learned from all my years on the farm, and we're only from field out in Illinois. Mama Jerry said to me,
If you're off to the city, here's a piece of farm advice you should employ. Woo-wee!
put it in the piggy. Put it in the piggy. If you do, your savings will be biggie. If you watch your spending, there'll be a happy ending. You'll have lots and lots of money if you listen to me, honey, and you put it in the piggy with me. For example, if you're holding your allowance in your hand and you're passing by your favorite candy store. Favorite store! So you're saving for a baseball glove you wanted all year long. You can see those juju beads just at door. Yeah! So you go up to the countertop and to yourself you said, I deserve you juju beads, I really do.
Of course you do!
I'm feeling very loud and clear, saying,
I would put those back if I were you. What the heck's a jujube?
put it in the piggy.
You really mean that?
Put it in the piggy.
I don't think so.
If you do, your life will be less wiggy. Give it nice and cash now. Start a little stash now. If you're careful with the nickel, then you won't be in a pickle if you put it in the piggy with me. That's a really lovely sweater. Let's go out and see a show. All the girls are waiting for a miniature golf, and we really, really want you to go.
Don't forget your friends on the farm. Why don't you cost you a leg and an arm?
Pick the thing you want the most, or your savings will be toast. Put it in the piggy. Mutual funds. Put it in the piggy. If you do, your savings will be biggie. Piggy, piggy. Put it in the piggy.
Say like a door.
Put it in the piggy.
So every night part.
You'll have lots of money if you listen to me, honey, and you put it in the piggy with me.
Have it up.
Put it in the piggy with me.
Now you baked it.
Put it in the piggy with me.
Here comes the pig finish.
Correct!
Well, that's our show for today. Let's welcome the newest member of the Spoon Apple Repertory Theater, all the way from the beautiful city of St. Louis, Bo. St. Louis, Bo! My new neighbor and best friend, Bobby Newsom. Bobby, is there anything you'd like to say to your new public?
Gee, there's a lot of people I'd like to thank. The little people who helped me along the way to the top.
Hit it, Myra.
Well, thanks for coming. It's really great to see you. Thanks for coming to our little show. We hope
show's not over yet. There's still one more letter.
Scott, we did all the numbers we rehearsed.
I really think you should read this.
But Scott!
A letter from Donovan.
Dear Edwina, I've got girl problems.
I carved her a heart in that wood shop, but it came out like a blob. Then I made a sign saying, please be mine, out of kernels from corn on the cob. Every night I take out my telescope, and I wish on the asteroids that soar, that someday I'll get noticed by the girl that I adore. And I know you'll think it's stupid, but I'm writing just the same, to ask you what a boy should do when the whole world is shouting her name. Edwina.
Oh, brother!
Edwina. I'm dreaming of a bike ride and a milkshake shared by two. Oh, Edwina, you're the one. What can I do?
Scott, can't we talk about this later?
The heart doesn't know the word later.
Doesn't know the word dark.
He's the only one. I'm in love and I don't care who knows it.
The whole neighborhood knows it.
Knows what? Scott, can't we talk about this tomorrow?
No, I will not be denied.
I doodle your name in my notebook, in my summer school's chemistry class. And the next time my lawn needs mowing, I'm carving your name in the grass. Now that my secret's free, wonder what will be. Will you tell me to go fly a kite? Or will you share the feelings in the letter that I write? And I know you'll think it's stupid, and you might not care at all. But every time I watch the birds, I hear all the sapsuckers call Edwina.
Scott!
Edwina.
I've never seen you like this!
As chairman of the chess club, I ask, won't you be my queen, dear Edwina, my dear Edwina, the most beautiful, marvelous, wonderful girl I've seen. Oh, Edwina, you, me, Dairy Queen.
Thanks for coming, it's really great to see you. Thanks for coming to our little show. We hope to see you next weekend, dear Edwina. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to go.
Black out.
Wow, Scott. That was dreamy.
Annie, hold Edwina's calls.
Hello?
Who is this? Aunt Van Buren from the Kalamazoo Advice Festival? I'm sorry. We're not taking any calls right now.
Give me that phone!
Speakerphone!
Hi, kids. Sorry I had to run, but I want you to know that was the most beautiful thing I ever heard.
Why, thank you.
In fact, I think we found a spot for you in the Kalamazoo Advice Festival. What talent! What passion! perfect to sing the national anthem at the opening ceremonies.
Scott? But what about the rest of them?
Oh, that's all we need for this year, honey.
But what about Dr. Joyce Brothers' last-minute cancellation?
We got a new group in from Montreal, Advice du Soleil.
Advice du Soleil.
They stand on each other's heads. It's fabulous.
I'm not going without my beloved Edwina.
No, Scott. We've got a million things to do.
No,
We have a meeting tomorrow morning with the Detroit Free Press.
no,
And we have to discuss what you're going to wear to the gala opening.
no.
Of course, Jennifer Lopez will back you up on the national anthem.
Really?
I'll have my assistant swing by the Dairy Queen in 15 minutes to pick you up.
Come with me, Edwina.
You go ahead, Scott. We'll always have talk.
We still had fun.
Right? Chin up, kid.
Rowdy? Oh, what's the point? Up on the fridge, how I long for the day I can point to the door and say, gee, there's Katie and Myra, and Myra, and Myra. Oh, who needs stupid Kalamazoo anyway? Katie?
Leave me alone.
Katie Spoonapple! What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the Math Olympics?
I ran away.
What do you mean you ran away? You can't run away. Mom and Dad are going to freak.
Who cares about a gold medal in trigonometry anyway?
You too! It's been your specialty since the 3rd grade.
I'm never doing another math equation as long as I live.
What? Come on. Start from the beginning.
Well, we were getting ready for the multiplication trials, and Sally Farnsworth was sitting next to me, and next to her was Mary Kay Cooper.
That's the girl you beat in the All-State Championship in the division.
Yeah. Anyway, her and Sally became super best friends for the week. And as we finished our equation, I happened to finish first.
Of course.
And I brought my answers to the judge and everything.
Hooray!
And then all of a sudden, Sally whispered, I beat that girl, Kate. She's so great.
And you hurt her.
Everyone did. And Mary Kay nodded.
Maybe you just imagined it? No? Well, for a bunch of math champions, those girls sound pretty stupid to me.
Just forget it.
Hey!
Well, all I want to know is...
Oh, Katie. Those kids that try and knock me down, they're not what life's about. Just learn to sing your special song and drown them out. I won't pretend it doesn't hurt. Some things kids say can hurt a lot. But what hurts more is when they make you wanna be something you're not. You've gotta sing your own song. Use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of. Oh, to be normal, to be a safe and unassuming shade of gray. Not too different, not too smart, no more poems in your heart. Do you really want to live your life that way? Why don't you see if Joe can drive you back before Mom and Dad catch you? And if you don't, that's okay too. I do? The talent scout only wanted Scott. She didn't take my advice.
Edwina, it looks like you didn't take...
For those who work so very hard to make their talents fly, it's hard when what brings so much joy can make you cry.
But hold on tight to who you are.
Don't lose that joy to please the crowd.
Still can't understand, you'll have to sing a little louder. Just sing your own song. Use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of.
Don't let them take away the music that you're made of. There's no invitation to put on the fridge, no ribbon to point to with pride. And I like big fat A's, but when A can compare to the feeling I'm feeling inside. And what's more reward than a hug from your sis, or the fact that your friends